Hi, you're welcome to SAS TV. My name is Belinda, and this is your 4-month reading. God bless you, and I cannot wait to see the new you. From the top of the reading, the card you're talking about, that you're looking for something, you're waiting on some type of new responsibility, or you're waiting for something new to come into your life. I see you presenting something that's stopping. So something has reached this point, and now you'll have to begin in another area. It could be career, and it could be extra money. I'm also seeing that you're thinking of maybe making a decision about a relationship. There is some change on it. So whatever ideas or assumptions that you're making about a relationship, you'll have by the 17th in order to move on that. Now, there are new monies coming in for you. I see you traveling towards and moving very fast towards putting some things behind you. The thing that you are putting behind you is making you rethink a relationship. Now, there is someone here that you would rather be happy with, but the communication is not so good. That takes me back to the beginning of the month where you were just, I don't know, thinking very positive, thinking about what you want to happen, thinking about the things you want to incorporate into this relationship. Now, I do see the potential. I see the potential, but you're just going to have to be patient with it. I see the potential. I see the potential for something, but something has already ended for you. A way of thinking, a way of doing things. Maybe it was a way of communicating. Maybe it was a way that you was going about things. That situation has ended. That should have been done by the 4th of October. The rest of the month, it looks like somebody has dough, and things are just rolling out, rolling out, rolling out, rolling out, rolling out. What you have in your mind is not always going to play out into your reality. But in your case, money is the next move. That's going to be coming up towards the end of October for you. Okay? Here is your November. The month of November, or in that next hexagram month, there is going to be changes in money for you. You're going to be getting something in income, and then you're going to be moving fast. But I will tell you, you do have love all over your mind, or you're going to be loving what you do. I do see you still making plans. I see a lot of planning. I see things coming in bits and pieces for you. Bits and pieces, but they're positive. The bits and pieces that's coming in is through income. Income is the bits and pieces that's coming in, okay? I do see you thinking about trying to get on the same page with someone or coming to an agreement with someone, but it's not going to work. Like the last month, I do see the potential, but this month, whatever it is that's going on with this offer and this ending, it takes you back to this relationship. Maybe the relationship was one way, and now it's the more you're doing, the more you're trying to do, the more you almost glamorize the relationship without any effort. Now, do I see an approach? I do see this person coming to talk to you. I see them stepping towards you, but it's tiny, 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 tiny. It is not enough to build anything off of. If that's what you're waiting on, fine. You will be getting some type of movement, kind of at the end of October, but really going into that next 2 or 3 weeks, you're going to see movement from that other person. It's going to be tiny. Here is talking about being responsible for your actions, and also what kind of decision you want to make in a relationship. What type of relationship do you have? I wonder if they were trying to, let's see. That text message got me off. I wonder, I just keep saying numbers. This is a text message and the like. It's just teaching you about your judgments. Now, it does continue to show what you want, an ultimate commitment. You are headed towards an ultimate commitment, but I don't know if you headed towards it with this individual. It's up to how you feel about yourself and in the situation if you want to wait around. I do see movement. Well, the other part, but the movement is so tiny, it's not even worth waiting for. Income is all over your cards. Expectation is all over your cards. Now, I see the glamorization of how you see the situation has calmed down just a little bit. But you have high hopes for something. You have high hopes for this relationship, and this other person just ain't moving on it. But it looks positive for some reason. It looks very, very, very positive here. It's like the positive is around it. That's the expectation. But the movement is keeping the situation from moving forward. Money's all over you. Of course, new jobs could be entering at the beginning of November for you. It is December. Okay, so when we get to December, money's going to be the issue for you. You're still going to be worrying about the relationship and the responsibility about it. So some kind of way, it looks like that little step. I don't know what happened in between those weeks or so, but it looks like this individual is kind of sticking their head around just a little bit. They're not owning something, but you still want to be with them. It's talking about your decision making again. You need to make the decisions. It's off and on and off. And then you get into that month, you're like, should I be worried about the ending? Yes, you should be worried. If I was you, I would have ended it with him in October. Because into October really ain't nothing there. And then November, he kind of plays the, and then you don't see him no more. I see him like one move in November, and this individual does not move again. But in December, I'm seeing movements. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of movements, but I'm seeing movements that's making this. The possibility was really positive in November. In December, it ends finally. It ends finally, and you don't want it to go that way. You just want to communicate with the individual. Whatever, like I tell you, them illusions is what's keeping this relationship going. This person is still in your cards only because you're allowing it to be there. If you want to be married to someone and you want changes in the relationship, October, November, December, any time of the day you can get it. But you need to reflect back on this partner because it's not giving anything to the relationship at all. Not one thing. December, he may try to come around a little bit. It seems to be family oriented here a little bit in December. It is showing that you are traveling towards love. It is showing the relationship you want. Money is going to change before you conquer the love woes. In December, you're really going to be stretching for this relationship to work. You are the party in the situation that's giving in this relationship. They're just doing what they want to do. But in December, I do see this individual being around. When I'm saying I see what they want to do, I'm saying, it was better than November. But December, I do see the person around. If you want to stay with this individual, baby, by all means do it. I would not suggest it. It looks very unstable. I mean, December, it's like here today, going tomorrow, here today, going up, but they still around. I don't see them actually leaving, but I'm talking about you, what's best for you. I think that you should move on to someone new if you can, which I doubt you don't. If you want this reading to see if someone will ever come around, we looking at November and December. Majorly in December, I see them around. November, I see an effort. Like I said, this is a positive reading. You just depending on what you want. If you want to be with somebody, November they're going to make moves. December it's going to be off and on, and then I see them there. But I do see where by the actions that's going to be taken in December that you are ready to go into a commitment with them. It's you that wants to go into a commitment with them. Changes in your income. You will be going through these love complications again in December, meaning trying to get what you ultimately want in a situation with somebody that you care about. He is majorly around in December. He's going to take a step up in November. This is the last and final month. Okay. And in your last 4 months, I do. I still see you wondering about this. And okay, let's get on to career because I'm getting annoyed. um, okay, so let's get into the last month. The last month, I see some type of relocation, or you're wanting more in a relationship. In January, you'll need to make a decision whether you want to stay or go with this individual. Like I say, I saw one ending, but you don't take the ending, you take the entrance. So you're going to be going back to that point again. Should I end it? She's just beginning to be too much. Should I end it? I would have ended it in October. But if you want to stay with him, you can. You will get your chance to be happy with this individual, but it will be short term. You have new monies coming in that's going to make you feel good about your love life, which will have you rethinking what you want more, what you're constantly wanting. And that is a valid communication. It's still showing that you are traveling towards a relationship and better money. So the point is still the same. You will get that love relationship you want. You will get this situation that you want. You will get this more money coming in November. Right there at the beginning of the month, that new money is going to be running in through jobs, through however you make your money, that's going to be running in. But your issue, and it's not bothering your life. So evidently you know how this person works, or you know how they are, and you know eventually that you guys will mend in some way. But this individual is not giving anything to the situation. If you know how he is, if you know how he wants, I see you trying to want it and want it and want it, and it keeps ending it. Now, in that new year, I see half the time from him. He was around a lot in December, but there's something going on in January where there's half the time here. It's half the movement, half the change, half the time here. It's half the time here, and it does not look bad. It's just like you're wanting it. I just see you being the one that really wants this relationship, and maybe he's more laid back. If I was on the other side of this reading and I was as Belen, is he the one for me? I would say in your mind, yes. In your mind, yes. So I'm just going to tell you, if you know this relationship is going to work out for you, go ahead and move on it, because I don't see you letting it go. Even if it's in your mind, you're not letting it go, which makes room for when he wants to come back and forth. Like, this is going to be permanent, because that's what you're wanting in your mind. I see two endings on a consistent basis. I did not see it in December. January, on a consistent basis, I saw it ending in a little bit in November, just a little bit, because of the back and forth and back. But he sticks around. And then I see him the first 2 weeks here, but I see him fading back again. But I still have in the cards your wants, and your wants is this marriage and this commitment and this ultimate communication. Stay open for an unexpected change. All I'm going to tell you is, the way these cards are saying one thing, but I'm saying something else. I'm going to tell you this just to be on the safe side. This situation may take a turn for the better. This situation may take a turn for the better on the last end. Maybe the things that was in this card are some of the things that has gone on. But definitely December. Definitely November, there's movement. By the new year, I'm going to say this. Definitely there is a positive change some kind of way. Because these cards are too good, but yet it's saying you need to end it. So just keep your eyes open for a positive change in a situation where you're wanting it to happen. It may go through, but I'm just going to tell you about this individual. He do what he want to do, how he want to do, where he want to do, and when he want to do. You cannot get act right out of this individual. He moves when he want to move. He turns when he want to turn. He talks when he want to talk. So if you have the patience for that, this could be a positive situation. Good thing rocking in your cards is career. Good thing rocking in his cards, and you're staying faithful to the situation, and you know what you want, and you're sticking to it. That is a very positive thing, okay? You're looking for more money, you're going to start seeing it next month in November. You're looking for real love, I'm going to say that this individual possibly could be it. But it's all about income for you right now. I do see some celebrations coming in here. I do see a breakdown of communication once again. But after December, I don't see that back and forth and back with that individual. It was really heavy in October, and it was really heavy at the beginning of the first 2 weeks of November. Okay, God bless you, and I cannot wait to see the new you.